Hey guys, it's Dylan again, and we're back in Rising Angel Reborn, it was called, right?
Yeah, Rising Angels, Reborn.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if I got it right. Um,
Read it.
so, me and Arya are gonna keep going. I'm still a girl, she's still guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. Um, I can't guarantee it. It'll probably literally have like 4 views, like normal.
You never know. This could be the one thing that gives us a good break. And we'll keep watching.
It'd be nice. I still need to figure out something that will get people to actually watch my videos.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I was looking back at some of my stuff when I had like EMDs and stuff on my really old YouTube channel that got deleted, and I realized I had like 300 subscribers
yeah,
and quite a good number of views on each video. But that's because of stupid anime music videos, and like
exactly.
everyone ends up watching those if it's for a couple they like.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Ask like I don't mean to be like saying this like on air, but
Ah,
if you could
okay.
like ask like the people like on Tumblr and whatnot, like what I could do to like either improve my videos or like or what videos like in gaming that they would like to see, that I could
Yeah.
maybe attempt to try to do.
Because sometimes you have to follow the trends. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Like, what do people want to see? What could I create that people would want to see? Like, Vanos and Minnie and them, like, they are doing something right because people are wanting to watch their videos. Same for, like,
well,
Pewds and the Achievement
like I
Hunters.
said, it is the trend. Like, whatever games are new or hot that people are playing a lot.
It's true,
Like,
but
part of the reason why a lot of people are watching certain things like Five Nights at Freddy's is because it's the game that everyone's hitting right now. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
But then there's games, like Counter-Strike and League of Legends, which have been out for a very long time, but still people are, like, just full on board with them.
True.
Anyway, so if you guys, can figure out something that you'd like me to do, just let me know, seriously, because I'll make an attempt. Just like, you know.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're gonna get into this. Sorry about the long intro, guys. We're gonna keep going. So, no defensive weapons strikes prior to security. Okay, yeah. So next,
We have Zuri.
what is a Zuri? Is it some sort of defensive robot?
How I really, really, really wish it was. I would be able to turn it off then.
Lieutenant Zuri is our security officer and in charge of defensive systems on the ship.
Which means she doesn't have a lot to do and seems to find time in her day to just wander around and bother everyone.
Everyone. She wants to help out others. That doesn't sound like a bad thing, Soul.
It wouldn't be if she had a better attitude.
What's wrong? Is she grumpy? I thought someone like that would work well with you.
Ha ha. No, she's perky. There have been some days I just want to tear the happy right out of her soul.
That's strange for a security officer to be happy. Have I ever said that you remind me of a really grumpy cat?
Tartar sauce! Uh,
And you haven't changed a bit. Though she might be a bit overenthusiastic at times, Lieutenant Zuri is competent at her job and will provide you with adequate security on away missions.
just don't expect her to shut up at all when she gets on her warrior rant.
It'll be nice to have someone cheerful to hang out with now and then to compensate for Dr. Doom and Gloom. Or Dr. Mr. Doom and Gloom. The Dr. Doom and Gloom will be later.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just realistic and don't lie and sugarcoat things for you. I hate to cut the question and answer session short, but we should continue with the tour. You don't want to start your first day tomorrow with no sleep, right?
I can feel the first traces of exhaustion beginning to set in. This is the first time I've had to do anything remotely like work in years. It feels wonderful, though tiring. Maybe having me mumble through the briefing tomorrow might make it a little more interesting.
No doubt. By your leave, ma'am.
Rest well, Major Pucille. We expect much from you. Dismissed.
Let's go drop off your medical records with the perv and grab a bite to eat.
Well, this will be fun.
Yes.
That sounds delightful. I'm famished.
If Kylie finished stocking everything, we might be able to make a decent meal from the synthesizer.
No cook?
No cook. We have some limited cooking facilities, but alas, no cook. I don't think I'd want to eat any more dog food anyway.
Lupide food.
Same thing. Trust me, Wolfie can't cook well. You can try eating it, but you'd rather have the synth stuff.
Because she's a lupide, or because she can't cook?
Just laugh, because they're never original with names. It's
Nope.
obviously like a werewolf origin.
It's never original, but that's because it comes from Aladdin descent.
Yeah, but then the Hobbit thing. Obviously, hobbits from Lord of the Rings.
But that's the thing. It's all like from an origin, you know, whether it be a
Yeah.
mythical or a Latin origin. That's why we call things what we call them, you know.
True that. True that. Can't it be both? I'm not saying all food the mutants cook is bad. The lupide stuff is just bland and mushy. Try it if you want. You'll see.
I want to say it's lupide.
Probably. I'll start saying it that way. I can make a decent meal, though. I'll make you something nice sometime. God, he keeps hitting on her, I swear.
I'll have to compare them.
Then we'll have to have a contest to prove it. Not tonight.
You promise?
I promise. Let's get going.
Yeah, in a way it sounds like he's hitting on her, but at the same time it's kind of like, nah.
Yeah, it's kind of like old friends.
Yeah, no, definitely old friends. The clank of metal instead of the mush of dirt is welcoming. Never again will I have to check my hair for spiders after a radar array check. Thank God! Everything is so clean and so shiny. I did it. I really am back to the real Space Force again. I'm free to save the universe once more.
Happy?
Does it show?
A little bit.
I can't help it. I'm excited, Soul. My first real post. My first real mission. I'm finally off that mud ball.
What is our first mission?
I haven't checked. My orders were just to report here and then receive my follow-on orders over the scheduled network, secured network scheduled.
Sounds like they're trying to make it difficult for your first briefing.
You're telling me.
I have faith in you. Show them how you give a proper intelligence briefing.
Thanks, Soul.
I know I can't see the orders, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
I'm glad you reminded me before I asked for his help. Saito orders are restricted to Saito eyes only. My first briefing can only be written by me. That is the unfortunate truth of my profession. No matter how much I wish I could depend on Soul, on my crew, I am not a part of it. I am just an attached member. The thought is sobering, bleeding the joy out of my mood. It's lonely at the top. Does my lab have a secure line? I'd rather not have to deal with couriers.
Only the finest for you.
It doesn't seem like this ship has a lot of the finer things.
It really doesn't. It doesn't, but you learn to make do with the things you're given. I'm sure you'll find ways to adapt quickly.
Of course. This ship is a stepping stone. I must keep telling myself that. We stop in front of a door in the aft section of the ship. Soul doesn't seem to be pleased to be here, so I assume we found the Ox lab. Soul knocks against the door 3 times without a single response. Finally, he resorts to loud bangs before we get a response.
Whoever it is, you know the hours. Doc is not in. A ship doctor is available at all hours of the day. Not according to your beloved regulations. Come back tomorrow, but make sure you book an appointment first. Urgh. I'm sorry, Natalie, but I'm going to have to resort to some more desperate measures.
Why are you apologizing? What are you planning?
I wouldn't bother you, Colonel, but our new Saito, I think I said it?
Yeah.
Just arrived, and she really needs to turn in her medical records to you. She was very insistent to meet with you right now. She? Well, give me a moment. I might be able to break Revelation's just this once. Just this once, my butt.
From behind the sliding door, I can hear a mild commotion as whoever this colonel is prepares for our visit. You're pretty disrespectful to a superior officer.
That thing isn't my superior in any way. I wish I'm not using that voice for him.
Can I do this voice?
Yes.
I'm calling the veto!
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, guys, I'm calling veto because I have the perfect voice for this guy.
And I feel bad because, like, when it said Stan, honestly, I was thinking Stan from Gravity Falls, who's just an old, grumpy man with a graggly voice. So, I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. Well, you have to narrate first.
Yeah, no. The door slides open, and a dashing Afric with sharp eyes and dull purple hair that falls to his shoulders steps out. Would you call that dull, though?
No, I would call that pretty
Yeah.
vibrant violet.
It's pretty vibrant. He looks me over with a kind, warm smile. Nothing like the predator I was expecting from Soul's descriptions. He looks like a demon of yore, but his demeanor doesn't feel satanic.
I don't know, that smirk on his face looks kind of like something from Zemnis.
Still, there's something odd radiating from him. Power and confidence, yes, but something feels off. Deep in my gut, a small sliver of ice is forming.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to get into character here.
Go ahead.
My, our humble ship has been blessed with a radiant beauty. My name is Stan Nelson, ship doctor.
For the record, how I would have said that would be, my, our humble ship has been blessed with a radiant beauty.
I'm
My name is Stan Nelson, ship doctor.
I'm sorry. I'm playing Weber here, so
I know, and I did like purring jaguar.
just so you guys know, Weber is a character from Dokapon Kingdom, and it's literally like a
Ever.
he's like a demon, and he kind of floats, and you just have to hear his voice. It's the creepiest thing, like, you'll hear in a while.
It's fucking good.
It's hilarious though. It's creepily hilarious, and I'm doing my like best impersonation I can, or as close to it as I can.
Yep.
Ari will attest to it.
Yes.
It's literally like, I'm Weber. Jeez. Anyway,
But with like a double voice, like it does
yeah,
that weird
no,
acting thing
yeah,
with his voice.
he has two voices speaking at once. It's creepy as shit.
It's the creepiest thing.
Natalie Pucille, it is a pleasure to meet you. No, my dear, the pleasure is all mine. I was told that I would need to drop off my medical records because of some privacy act. That's correct. Smart and beautiful. We are truly blessed this day. Why don't you come in? I also double as a resident counselor and would love a chance to get to know you.
Oh, geez.
Creepy as shit, right? Just the words and my voice, right?
He's huge. He would terrify me, honestly.
Well, he's a demon.
Yeah, but even if he didn't have the demon wings and like the pointy ears and horns, if he just had still the same hair and face and build, I would still be.
Yeah, no, he's built like far bigger than a human.
He's a brick house.
Let's continue.
I don't think so. If she needs to confide in someone, she has friends.
Frenza?
Friends.
An understanding perceptive is oft needed to truly cope. In the depths of space, my skills will guide any potential lost souls to salvation.
So he thinks he's a. Never mind.
I make him sound really pansy, don't I?
You know what? He looks pretty pansy. Look at that hair and those eyelashes. He has eyeliner on.
He still sounds like he should be suave. Still, it's Weber. Fuck you, it's Weber.
I like No, I like it better the way you're doing it because it sounds like he's trying to be suave and failing, which is beautiful.
It's funny as shit.
Like I say sexy things, but I have this awful voice, this terribly creepy voice.
It's true. Hi guys, I'm creepy. My name is Dylan.
Into your bed is more like it.
My actions are bound by my Hippocratic oath. What about yours?
What do you mean?
I am a doctor, and I have an oath to never get involved with my patients. They can feel safe with me. Do you have any such restraint?
Other than being a trusted friend who wants to protect her from a pervert?
You malign me, Major. You both know I'm standing right here and understand this conversation, right?
Your tone was perfect for that face.
Hey, what can I say? I'm pretty good at creating tones like that.
Oh no, you are.
I'm good at doing the tone of just like, guys, I'm right here.
It's so okay. It looks like he's screaming. He's like, Natalie! Natalie!
I I think I can handle myself. There's my medical records, Doctor. I look forward to working with you on the strictly professional basis you mentioned. Precisely, my lovely Major. Precisely. If you ever need any help or someone to talk to without repercussion, I'm always here.
I'm always here. That's just, he is just,
Thank you.
oh god. Natalie, wait!
I'm not slowing down. I know Soul meant well, but it isn't like I need some guardian angel protecting me from all the bad non-humans. That icy feeling in my gut is warning me to be careful around Stan. Even though he is handsome and charming, I'm not a thing that they can use in their pursuits. I'm the Saito in charge of this mission, and everyone, including Soul, will respect that.
I'm sorry. I just.
My angler.
Anglerfish.
Yep, exactly what I thought when I said that. My anger slowly fades out as I slow my face.
How do you slow your face, Dylan? Do tell.
It's where your face sinks back, but you keep walking. My pace. Even if I had some idea where I was going on the ship, I think Soul got the point. You what?
You can take care of yourself, I know. I just don't want to risk losing another friend to a corrupt beast.
Learning some of that teamwork stuff the Vice Commander was talking about?
Perhaps.
Then trust me, it wasn't like I was going to go inside alone for a special examination in the nude.
Yeah, he's not a gynecologist.
Even then, it's not nude!
Yeah. He made that offer to Zuri.
And why is he not being brought up on charges for misconduct?
Because she's too dense to realize that his medical reasoning was flawed and perverse. But I know you are not. I'm sorry, I should have trusted you to not fall for his traps. To make up for it, why don't I take you to dinner?
You mean the synthetic stuff out of the machines?
Once again, you prove that you can see through a ruse. Will that suffice for tonight? I promise to make a better meal down this space.
A Meterbeal?
I can't talk. I promise to make a better meal down the space lane.
Don't worry, you said it right. It was just you started saying metal.
I suck at reading out loud. Like, I can read perfectly fast and fine in my head, but like whenever a teacher would call on me in class, I would be like jumbling words when trying to read.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I mess up my words all the time. It's gonna happen a lot.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, maybe if we can if we do well with like this series, like people like it, or maybe like if we just want to do more, I could possibly buy some of the other games that are like this. We could do more.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It'd give me something to do.
Yeah.
It's
And
always
for those, I can't buy them until later.
yeah, I
You
know,
can
I know.
share.
I'm saying like yeah, we could do share screen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you might not be able to read the words so well.
Oh, no, I can. I could just make the screen full screen, like
Okay,
split one.
okay. I was just not sure. Let's continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to that, Soul. Soul leads me to the ship's lounge and cafeteria. I'm not expecting much from it. Synth food is synth food, but anything to soothe my gurgling belly is welcomed.
Welcome to the ship's lounge. It's all ranks since. Watch out!
In front of me, all I can see is a black boot whiz past the front of my face. It passes so close and so fast that I can feel the wind rushing across my hair. With a mighty tug, Soul grabs the back of my uniform and yanks me back. He pulls so hard that I stumble and almost slam against the wall of the hallway. A mere millisecond later, a large green tail slices through the air where my head used to be. Before I can react and determine what just about took my head from my shoulders, Soul storms forward.
Damn it, Zuri! How many times have Commander Rasuna, now it's Rasuna the Bay, and I ordered you not to practice your fighting garbage in the lounge?
Obviously it's translated from Japanese,
Yeah.
so it's gonna have a lot of spelling errors.
Yep, and inconsistencies.
Yeah. Don't forget, Ari, you always do still have that veto.
I kind of want to for Zuri, I do.
Do you want to be Zuri? You can.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Wow, Soul, you've got pretty good reflexes.
She is kind of peppy. Remember, he said that. So.
Exactly. I've had to develop them because of you. Answer the question. I don't know, a couple? 27 times!
He kept count.
Don't you have anything better to do than remember random numbers like that?
I'm sorry, Ari. Hearing you talk like that.
Why? Because it's so much higher than my normal.
It's seriously so much higher, and it makes you sound. Oh man.
Worse if I try doing my anime girl voice.
No. Keep doing that because it's funny as shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to if you stop trying to kill people. Freezing for a sec.
It's okay.
Oh, hey, who is she?
The superior officer you about murdered for committing the horrible crime of just entering the room.
Huh? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm Zuri, who are you?
Jeez. I'm sorry, that voice is gonna make me laugh the entire time.
Well, your voice for Stan's gonna make me laugh the entire time.
Oh yeah,
so-
no, I'm seriously hoping that just the stupid voices is gonna be enough to make people watch.
It will, trust me.
Seriously, part 2 is going to be labeled, like, co-op, the title of the game, and then it's gonna be subtitled, Stupid Voices. Seriously.
Yes.
Now that she's settling down, I can get a better look at the woman with such amazing speed. She's what were they called again?
Do you have any remembrance of the Academy? What is the proper procedure for introducing yourself to someone who outranks you?
Come on, she's not in my chain of command. We don't have to be quite so uptight, right?
Long ears and green tail would tell me... Oh, sorry. Long ears and green hair would tell me she is an elf, but elves don't have wings. Possibly she could be an Afric like Stan, but Africs don't have shiny, scaly tails. I'm sorry, it's Afrique, isn't it?
Probably.
We're just gonna keep changing.
Yeah, whatever. Wrong. I don't care if we are crew. Well,
Crew dogs.
yeah. Wrong. I don't care if we are crew dogs or not. We maintain a chain of command and respect her in all phases of operations.
But I'm off duty right now.
What does that have to do with anything, Lieutenant?
I think I remember reading about them in a news bit. If I recall this story correctly, they come from some sandy planet in the far northern reaches of the... Jesus. Ryulian. Yeah, sounds about right. Ryulian Republic.
I like how she's just completely ignoring their conversation.
Yeah, no, completely.
We're just normal people off duty. We're all the same.
Regulations don't go away just because you aren't on duty. Besides, Lieutenant, when we launch from port, we are technically always on duty.
Uh, I don't mean to interrupt, but what are you?
Huh?
Annoying and disrespectful.
She meant me.
I just picture him growling from that.
It was like, I'd be so glaring at her right now. I'd be like, "You are a jerk." Um, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. I've never met any one of your species before, and I can't remember what you were called.
Oh, we're called Dreamins. We live
Jeez.
on the planet Onathan? Onathan?
Yeah, like Python, except on Onathan.
Oh yeah.
God, Dreamins? Really? That's
They're dream demons, Dylan.
like seriously. Why isn't the Afric called a Dreamin?
Right? He looks more like a dreamin.
Seriously, that looks more like an Afric.
Because he's dreaming.
It's called Japanese translation errors. No, I'm joking. Who knows?
Yeah!
Onathan. It's Northern Yule, right?
Ralton, our dear lieutenant and her ilk are loyalists to the Empire.
She's right. My home is located just north of the capital world. I even once got to visit the city of Emerald Winds there.
An exasperated sigh from Soul tells me that I didn't conceal my interests very well. Still, you don't meet too many people who've heard the melodies of their emerald winds.
You picturing the Emerald City of Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, no, that's about right. How did you gain entry? Only the loot players themselves are ever permitted entry into their halls. Yeah, there's a good reason why she gained entry.
My clan elder nominated me as a lute player one year. Every year, the clan sends someone there to resonate with the emerald crystal and perform the Ballad of the Distant Dreams.
Yeah, great. That voice sounds perfect for that. You've performed. You've performed a Ballad of the Distant Dreams?
Great. We're not getting rid of her now, are we?
Sorry, Soul. Soul must never have heard the heart-touching Ballad of the Distant Dreams. Even though I've never heard it in person, the soft melody plays in the happiest places of my memories. It's a soft song of hope and loss, of what once was and what shall be. No matter what Soul thinks of the player, if he could hear the song, he could be swayed by it too. I don't even know what to do here.
That's exactly the melody of Distant Dreams.
Yep.
That's it! Wow! You really do know it!
Wow, is that simple? Okay. Of course I do. It's so beautiful.
I love it, but I kind of suck as a lute player, and I can't beat my wings to the right rhythm for the ballad.